Hey friends, there are big tax benefits and tax deductions for the self-employed and small business owners, but most people aren't aware of them all. So in this video, I explain 7 tax benefits that are often overlooked, but can save you big money on your taxes. So let's jump in. Now, I'm assuming here you know the basics. You don't need me to tell you that if you subscribe to website hosting or apps to run your business, or you buy paper for your printer, that you can deduct those expenses. Or that if you use a cell phone and your internet for business, you can deduct your cost of the phone, your cell service, and your internet service. Just make sure you're only deducting the cost for the percentage of use for your business. And you know that business use of your car is deductible. Just be sure to keep meticulous records, and there are mileage tracking apps that can help you with that. And if you hire a contractor to do work for your business, you know you can deduct what you pay them. Just make sure when you hire them, you get a W-9 from them, and then you issue a 1099 to them at the end of the year. So in this video, I'm going to focus on things that are new this year and tax benefits that many people don't know about. Let's start with retirement plans, because this is one of the huge benefits of owning a business. Business owners have lots of options and a lot of flexibility when it comes to their retirement contributions. And as a business owner, you have access to retirement accounts that offer the possibility of really high contribution amounts. If you're coming from a corporate job, you probably don't realize just how much a small business owner can sock away in retirement accounts. I'm sure when you hear a page from Fidelity describing their different retirement plans, the self-employed 401k, the SEP IRA, and the simple IRA. And check this out. For the self-employed 401k and the SEP IRA, you can contribute up to $61,000 in 2022. And remember, putting money into your retirement account not only saves you taxes today because you deduct the contribution amount, but it also defers taxes on the earnings of your contributions year after year. And so a retirement account could give you a huge tax savings over time. Next, I want to bring your attention to an important change on business meals, and this applies to 2021 and 2022 only. Businesses can now claim 100% of their food or beverage expenses paid to restaurants as long as the business owner or an employee of the business is present and the expense is not lavish or extravagant. So if you meet with business contacts over lunch, you can deduct 100% of meal costs where you discuss business. Check out the details at this IRS website, and always keep a record of who the meeting was with and what business you discussed. Third is the research and development tax credit, and many business owners don't take advantage of the R&D credit because they don't realize it applies to their business. But this credit is not just for inventing new products, but also developing improved processes or better software or manufacturing techniques. And this is really valuable because this is a dollar-for-dollar credit against the taxes that you owe. So this is different from a tax deduction, and tax credits are worth a lot more than tax deductions. And also, this isn't just a federal thing. Lots of states also offer a tax credit. So if you're doing something innovative in any field, take a look at the R&D tax credit to see if you might qualify. Next is business travel. If you take a business trip, you can deduct your costs, including plane tickets and rental cars, gas, meals, and conference fees. So say you fly to attend a business conference in Tucson, and once you're there, you also spend a day hiking and enjoying the sun. The way it works is that your airfare is fully deductible, and your lodging and meal expenses are deductible for each of the days you spend conducting business. 2 things to know about this. First, the rules are different if you travel outside the U.S. And second, Instead of keeping detailed records of your meal expenses and deducting the actual cost, you have the option to use a standard meal allowance called a per diem, which varies depending on where you travel. Check out the IRS website for all the nitty-gritty details. And here's something many people don't think of. Folks are trying to keep their expenses as low as possible, and so use the miles on their travel rewards cards to pay for their business trips. But this is a mistake because business travel costs are fully deductible, but personal travel costs are not. So save the frequent flyer points for your vacation and take the full deduction for your flight for your business trip. Next is the Section 199A Qualified Business Income Deduction. If you qualify, you can deduct 20% of the profit from your business on your taxes. So, for example, if you have $50,000 in net income, you can deduct $10,000. So this is a huge deduction. There's a lot of rules on this one, but since it is so big, I think it's worth the time to learn the rules and see if you qualify. Sixth is business startup costs. I know many of you are just getting started and you're incurring startup costs to get your business up and running. Even if you don't have revenue yet, you may be able to deduct these startup expenses. So keep good records of all these expenses. Next is the home office deduction. If you run your business out of your home, there's a long list of home-related expenses that you may be able to deduct, like your insurance and your gas and electric bills. You can find the rules in IRS Publication 587. The standard method for calculating the home office deduction involves tracking down and adding up all your expenses, but there's also a simplified method using $5 per square foot up to a maximum of 300 square feet. For lots of people, they'll get a bigger deduction if they go through the work of tallying up all their expenses. But on the other hand, the simplified method will save a bunch of time. Also, you need to know that how you handle your home office depends on your business type and how it's structured. For example, if your business is an S corporation, that $5 per square foot simplified method doesn't apply to you. You'll have to tally up your actual expenses. So be sure to check out the rules that apply for your particular circumstances. Hey friends, if this video helped you, be sure to like the video and share the video so more entrepreneurs get the info they need to save money on taxes. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more videos to help you grow your business. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time.